When I was younger, we lived on a farm, and there were several cows. And I remember going out in the field and laying down and trying to be as still as I could, and the cows would come up to me and they'd lick on my shoes. I used to even have my friends come over and my cousins and have them lay down too. My mom and dad, of course, thought this was stupid and that I could get stepped on, but I did it anyway. And one day, when I was out there by myself, one of the cows actually licked my face. So when I sat up, because it startled me, there was this black and white cow just standing there, and the rest of the cows had took off. And this cow, he let me pet him, and he eventually let me lay down beside him out in the field, and I named him Kissy Poo. And so everybody, all my cousins would come over, and everybody wanted to see Kissy Poo. And every time we'd come home from school, this cow would come up to my dad's truck and want us to pet him. But then my dad would get aggravated because he would lick the mirrors on his truck, and so he couldn't see. But eventually, my dad told me that this cow was going to be used for meat, because we rented a house on this farm. And I told my dad that he needed to buy the cow because I didn't want anything to happen to it, and I loved it so much. Well, one day I remember coming home, and all the cows were gone. And I remember searching up and down the fields, over by the barn, could not find any of the cows, couldn't find Kissy Poo. And so when I came back home, Dad said they already took the cows off, and it was going to be processed for meat. I was mad, very mad. I remember crying and asking him, why didn't you buy Kissy Poo for me? And I may even said that I hated him because I loved that cow. And after that, for years, I would not eat hamburger. I mean, I do eat it now, but it still makes me sad to think that my poor Kissy Poo had been turned into meat.